Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go pull a truck out of the mud. So we've got our Scout here equipped, just so you can see, with a roof rack. That roof rack has parts on it. Cost us I think $1,500. Okay. We have our Fleet Star sitting right here, and we're going to go get this Kodiak C70. So, pretty straightforward. Got it unlocked. We're going to drive down here, pull this out of the mud, and then we're going to do a quick repair job on it, and we can drive it off. Now, if you don't want to spend the money on the repair and you just want to turn around and sell it, here it is. It sells for half of that, which is what, 16,000, almost 17,000 that you would get, which would double my money. And I'm looking to buy this thing right here. Okay, that's what I'm saving for. 75,000. I've got 17,000. Got a ways to go. Okay. So with that in mind, what you would do is I wouldn't spend the money here to repair it. I'd be pinching every penny, and the alternate way is to go pull this out of the mud somewhere around here, and then take our flatbed. Is it this one? No, it's this one right here. Okay, it's ramped, and we can tow it over there and then pull the disabled truck up onto this ramp and then pull it back and put it in the garage, if I guess, and then we could sell it and not spend any money on repairing it. Okay, you get an extra, $1,500. But that's not what we're planning on doing right now. So I'll see you at the job site. So we're going to pull this C70 sitting right over here. This Kodiak. We're going to pull it up out of the mud, bring it over here. And we have our Scout equipped with a roof rack that has the required parts to repair it. This is easy peasy mode, okay? Of course, I'm starting this just as it's starting to get dark, but we'll deal with it. Now, we can always run the risk of getting stuck ourselves pulling this out. And this truck, the Kodiak, if we keep it, that gives us a third truck. Or we can sell it for a little over 16,000, which would double our current bank. And we're trying to save up 75 because we have our eye on a vehicle we want. Okay, let me focus here. Don't want to screw this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back this in just a little bit. Try to keep this tree that you see in front of me within range to save myself if need be, right? I'm going to go back just a little bit. That should be enough. Let's see. Attach winch. No, we got to go back a little farther. They're going to make us commit. Okay. Only go back as far as you have to. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now we're just going to start driving forward, and then we'll start to engage the winch. And that way we don't, by engaging the winch first, we might get pulled back and get to a point of no return on... there it is. Sweet. That's right on my bumper, probably. Okay, I want to be careful we don't dig ourselves in here. So, we're just going to try driving and pulling. Now, I don't have the winch engaged at the moment. Add a little winch action. Okay. Too bad. Oh. So if you're used to playing regular mode, you just kind of activate the truck, jump in it, and do a recover. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not going to spend the money to recover that. That's why we're going to do the repair. Again, if you play regular mode, you're probably not used to doing repairs. So you may not even know that scout truck for $1,500 you can put a roof rack on it, which I think holds like 140 liters of fuel and a certain number of spare parts. I don't remember the exact number off my head, and we're kind of getting bogged down here a little. Keep going. We're still moving, so I'm going to keep the pedal to the metal. Now, if I really wanted to be a Scrooge about the money, I would have pulled over that ramp trailer and with some mad skills towed this Kodiak up on that trailer, take it back to the garage where I could then sell it and make that extra $1,500. But I'm missing those mad skills, quite honestly. Okay, so let's winch. Release the winch. Let's stop our engine. Let's change our truck. Now, let's go ahead and jump in the Kodiak. It does have a refuel, but we're not going to do that because our tank is busted. So what I'm looking for, remove cargo. That didn't make any sense. Okay, we don't want to recover. Let's go over here. Okay, so now we can repair. There we go. See, our target is the Kodiak. So we have 300 parts, 4 wheels. So you see, that's not enough parts to fully repair this thing. But we definitely want the wheels. Done. We definitely need the gas tank at 50. And we need our engine. No suspension, no gearbox. I'm going to just try. I'm not sure if this will allow me to give it 90. It did. Nice. Okay, so we have some form of gearbox. We just have no suspension at this point. Okay, that's $1,500. Now we can go change trucks, go back to the Kodiak, refuel our source. Oh, we're trying to get to their tanks. Okay, so maybe I need to do it this way. Refuel. The source is the roof rack. There we go. And the target is the Kodiak. And we're going to go ahead and give it. So we've tapped everything out of that scout car. Okay, did job. Did its job. Let's change the truck. Get it back to the Kodiak. So now, look at there. We start it up. Turn our lights on. Oh, we're not driving very well. Okay, so I just put the manually. Oh, it keeps switching into neutral. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to decide if I want to spend the other $3,000 to put on the fill up the roof rack. It wouldn't be a complete waste, but I mean, I'd still have the 4 tires on there, but I would use up all my parts. Okay, so maybe it's not so easy peasy. I'm gonna pause this and think about it. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I mean, the easy thing is just spend the $3,000. And just to show you, we go here to this truck, we do a recovery, it's $5,000. So even by doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna save $2,000 as opposed to just doing a straight recovery. And I'm gonna have to repair this anyway if I'm gonna keep it. So at this point, I can siphon the gas out of it. I'm $1,500 into it. Hey guys, so here's the decision. I'm just going to winch tow it, at least for a bit, see how far we can go. And try to get it back to the garage. Probably on a tree stump. Exactly what I am. Okay. So, this won't stay in gear. We already know that, right? No, it's not going. Wow. I could never make this easy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nothing fancy. Now this won't be easy because there's going to be times where I might have to get rid of the winch and go for the tow to get the main truck kind of moving. And once we get it up on the road, it should be easy. Now, driving it up on that ramp truck isn't difficult. It's just, can I do it without a transmission? And so the idea here is to not spend any more money on repairing it. And I think when you're in the garage and you repair, it's either $1,500 or $2,500. So I'm already at $1,500. So if I get it in the garage and it's $1,500, then I can just save that $1,500 if I decide to sell this truck. If I need the truck, I can then spend the $1,500 at that time to repair it and then use the truck. That's what I'm thinking. Well, I had a good angle of attack and then kind of blew it. So close, guys. There we go. Ooh, yeah, we got it. This is why it's nice to have a lot of these roads cleared out, so I can just take the long way home. And if necessary, I've got gas in the Kodiak that I'll siphon into the main truck, so we should be fine with fuel. So this works perfect. Alrighty, I'll see you back at the garage unless something happens. Hey guys, so we're almost back to the garage. I'll share a couple of thoughts. So there's a couple of ways that we could recover this truck. Okay, one of them, for $5,000, we pull it out of the muck, or we just get into it, don't even pull it out of the muck, and do a recovery. That's going to cost us $5,000. Okay. The other one is what we did, which is we pulled it out, we repaired it, and then we towed it back in. That's going to cost us $1,500. And it's still going to cost us probably another $1,500 if we want to keep the vehicle. So I'm just going to stop there just for a second. I could need to do more damage to it. Now, I'm not sure we could have towed this back the way we did without putting 4 tires on it. Which means we would have had to use that ramp truck, or excuse me, we would have to use the trailer with the ramp. And I have struggled to get a vehicle up on that when it has no engine and no tires, to pull it up on that easily. Not that we couldn't have done it. That would have been the cheapest, because then we could have pulled it back here and put it in the garage and sold it, and it wouldn't have cost us any extra money. So right now we're $1,500 in on the cost for this, but I think that allowed us to pull it back. So I'm actually pleased with this method. What we're going to do is just going to pull it up, stop, release the winch, stop our engine, change the truck. There we are. We're going to move it to the garage. There we go. Now, if we hit repair, it's still going to cost us the $2,500. Which is what it would have cost us had we pulled it all the way back here. So we're already $1,500 in. I can pull this out as is and repair it for $1,500. So it'd be $3,000 into the repair. Again, I'm not sure I could have pulled this back. To here without putting tires on it. We'll call that an episode. like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Goodbye for now.